Something powerful is about to happen on July 24th. And it's not a coincidence that you found this message. This date has been whispered by the stars, circled by heaven, and illuminated by ancient wisdom. It's not just a point on a calendar, it's a divine doorway into your next chapter. You've been sensing it, a strange stillness, a sacred pause before the shift. This isn't your imagination. The universe is aligning in your favor, and the energy of this moment is about to reveal who you truly are. July 24th falls in the wake of a major lunar cycle, one that began with the deeply emotional new moon in Cancer and matured through the fiery intensity of the full moon in Capricorn. The Cancer new moon on July 5th planted the seed of emotional rebirth. It forced us inward, asking, where do I belong? What truly matters? Who am I when I'm not performing for the world? Then, just weeks later, the Capricorn full moon on July 21st illuminated the structures that have held us, some firm, some outdated. It revealed the truth about what supports us and what confines us. Now, just 3 days after that full moon's truth bomb, we stand at a cosmic crossroads. July the 24th. This is what spiritual astrologers call a lunar bridge. It's a day of integration, when the new identity you were birthing in Cancer and the lessons you faced under Capricorn's stern eye finally come together. But that's not all. July 24th is uniquely infused with planetary movement that makes it a spiritual catalyst. Mercury, the planet of clarity and communication, enters Virgo on this day, its sign of exaltation. This means mental fog begins to clear. Confusion lifts. Divine messages are easier to receive. It's a day when the universe speaks directly into your consciousness, if you're willing to listen. You've been evolving quietly, praying in silence, healing in places no one could see. And now, this date arrives not as a surprise, but as a reward. Because on July 24th, your soul receives a divine promotion. It's as if the universe says, you're ready now. Ready to release the version of you that was built on survival, and step into the version aligned with sacred purpose. This moment has been building for years. Yes, years. We've crossed eclipses, survived retrogrades, and walked through energetic chaos. But July 24th? It's different. The energy is not chaotic. It's clear. The stars aren't pulling you backward anymore. They're opening a path forward, a path you were born to walk. You may feel it as restlessness, as if your spirit knows it's time. You may sense doors closing, relationships shifting, routines no longer fitting, dreams from the past dissolving like mist. That's because your soul is in transition. The old skin can no longer contain your light. July 24th is the day you break through. This date is ruled by the number 6 in numerology. 2 + 4 = 6, symbolizing harmony, healing, divine union, and homecoming. Not the kind of home built from bricks and concrete, but the home that lives inside your heart. The home where your spirit feels safe to be seen. On this day, you're returning to that inner sanctuary. Think of July 24th as a spiritual homecoming, but also as a cosmic initiation. The lessons you've endured weren't punishments, they were preparations. Your tears weren't wasted, they were seeds. And now those seeds are beginning to bloom. When we talk about July 24th as a turning point, we're not just being poetic. The sky itself confirms this shift. We are moving through a waning gibbous moon phase, a powerful time between the full moon and the next new moon, where wisdom is absorbed, revelations are integrated, and deep truths come to light. It's a spiritual window when the soul speaks louder than logic. You'll notice old habits feel heavier, illusions seem thinner, and your intuition sharper than ever. This is the perfect time to release, to surrender, and to align. And as Mercury enters Virgo on this exact date, the energy shifts from chaos to clarity. We are no longer in emotional turbulence. We are in divine refinement. Expect heightened intuition, but also heightened discernment. You'll begin to see people, situations, and even yourself with deeper honesty. It's as though a veil is lifted, and you finally understand what has been blocking your path, and how to move beyond it. Spiritually, this is a day of soul activation, not surface-level motivation, but deep cellular awakening. The kind of clarity that helps you say, I now understand why I went through all of that. And in that moment, your power returns to you, fully. Let's go deeper. The moon's influence is undeniable. It affects the ocean, the tides, the fertility cycles of women, and the electromagnetic field of our own hearts. So when the moon interacts with specific planetary forces, it doesn't just affect the sky, it shifts us. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. Right now, the Capricorn full moon energy is still echoing through the field. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is the great teacher. It's about mastery, discipline, commitment to truth. That full moon on July 21st likely brought up harsh realities, maybe even endings. You may have seen clearly where your time, energy, or love were being wasted. You may have felt tired, drained, or tested. That's not a coincidence. It was cosmic preparation. Because 3 days later, on July 24th, a door opens. A soul door. One that couldn't open until you finally accepted what you cannot carry into the next chapter. So when we say something powerful is about to happen, we mean it's already happening. It's happening inside you. You're not just watching the cosmos, you're dancing with it. But this isn't just collective. Let's explore what this means for you personally. If you've been having vivid dreams, waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., feeling emotionally overwhelmed for no clear reason, or noticing increased signs and synchronicities, 111, 222, feathers, old memories resurfacing, it's your soul preparing for the shift. You are being guided towards spiritual readiness. Your spirit is clearing space for a new blueprint, a life redesign. And on July 24th, that new blueprint gets delivered. Not necessarily all at once, but in whispers, visions, signs, and divine nudges. You may feel pulled to walk away from something or someone draining. Start a new routine or creative passion. Speak your truth without fear. Forgive what you've been holding on to for years. Trust your intuition, even if it defies logic. This is not random. These are soul impulses. July 24th strengthens them. So what should you do on this powerful day? First, slow down. This is not a day for rushing, overthinking, or planning every detail. Let yourself be guided. Sit in silence. Meditate, even for 5 minutes. Light a candle. Drink water with intention. Walk barefoot on the earth. Ask the universe one simple question: what am I ready to receive now? Then listen, because this is the day when the veil is thin. The answers will come in words, in feelings, in signs. The universe speaks softly but clearly on days like these. You just have to be quiet enough to hear. Also, cleanse your energy. Take a salt bath, burn sage or Palo Santo, open your windows, journal your thoughts. Let go of what's heavy. Let go of the expectations that don't belong to you. Let go of old timelines. This is a reset. And most importantly, set a new intention. But don't just ask for things. Align with your next version. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to embody? How do I want to show up from this day forward? What am I now ready to receive because I've earned it? Then declare it. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Speak it into the wind. The universe is listening.